Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with TL-1 LPC. It is the tank which is currently on sale for a couple of days, and a lot of people asked me, skill, is this tank worth it or it's not that great of the deal? So overall, speaking about the tank is kind of alright in my opinion. I would say it's even better than average where the tank goes. But there is some things what we need to talk about and what we need to discuss, and this is important. So the first things first, let's talk about alpha damage of this tank. This tank has 280 alpha damage, right? Which is okay for a medium tank. It's not ideal. It's not the worst that you can get, right? At least it's not 200, right? You have a penetration of 208, which is kind of low, honestly, and the shell velocity, which is 900 for a tier 8 medium tank, it's a stinker. But there is always but, fellas. You have 280 millimeters of penetration with a gold and 1200 shell velocity with a gold. You know what that means? That means with this tank you kind of need to spam the gold. And this is kind of defeating the whole purpose of the premium tank to make credits and whatnot. Does it make sense, fellas, what I'm saying? So this is a drawback of this tank. It is definitely annoying, and it's definitely not the best thing ever, but hey, it is how it is, and I thought I need to highlight that. Other than that, this tank can play hold down to a certain extent. It's not the best armored tank in the world of tanks. It's not the worst one. You will get some random bounces. The gun handling is overall average. And yeah, probably the biggest selling point of this vehicle could be the offspring. If I'm not mistaken, you are getting the offspring crew with this tank, but I am afraid to lie because I cannot remember, honestly speaking. I cannot remember that, so I would rather not to comment anything on it. Meanwhile, let's wait until enemies will get involved over there, and I believe they will, fellas. I believe it is a matter of the time whenever enemies will try to get, well, try to make some pressure like this, right? And we are okay. We are chilling. We are enjoying ourselves. We are fine. Obviously, I would love to go into the middle, but I think middle is going to be a bit too dangerous for us at the moment. You know what? I changed my mind. Skill, why did you change your mind? I have a feeling that I can get tiny touch more aggressive over there, right? My thinking process is this Type 57, he is kind of waiting until I will show him how 280 hits are looking like, okay? I have a feeling that's what this gentleman is waiting for. The hardest part for us will be to relocate probably from here to here, right? I think this is going to be the hardest part. By the way, T110 made a mistake, right? He decided to be aggressive, and oh boy, he is paying a huge price for this. Although that sounds a bit like his problem, to be fair with you, let's try to get involved just like so. I do not really need gold because 110 is showing his frontal track over there. I need to load the gold now. That is okay. Unfortunately, I'm taking one for the team, but that's to be expected. Can we slap him once again before he reloads? We slapped him, but I'm getting punished as well. Not ideal call, fellas, and I have a feeling that I am a bit too aggressive at the moment, but let it be. It is how it is. Meanwhile, Type 57 is saying, ooh, I want to join the fight as well. Luckily, he did not penetrate us, and now we are just leading the charge over there, and this is exactly what I want to do, fellas. Plus, on top of that, you saw that, and I saw that that IS-3 just fired, so that pretty much means we can get closer here, and we can start claiming this gentleman. Once again, biggest selling point for us and for this tank is overall the gold ammunition. Truly, fellas. Believe me, the gold ammunition is the way to go with this vehicle, and gold ammunition can do wonders, and the gold ammunition can slap the living crap out of the enemy forces, and this is the biggest selling point. If it happened to be that you are not It's not about being big fan or not being a big fan. If it happened to be that you just do not like to shoot the gold ammunition, right? Because I have no doubts whatsoever that there is players who just do not enjoy this, right? This tank is not for you, right? Just to say that straight, it is not ideal. It is definitely not ideal. Beautiful. 5 hit points left, luckily for us. This gentleman did not slap us again, and we still have approximately half of the hit points left, right? We are okay. Good, fellas, good. Everything is fine. So, what to do now? What to do now? This is the question. There is a chance that Nomad is sitting over there. I think I know how we want to make pressure for the enemies and how do we want to get involved. I have a feeling that the best thing for us would be to clear the middle at the moment. I have a feeling that clearing the middle may be the best choice. I mean, I'm aware of that there is a board somewhere in the back. There is 1 to 2 TM somewhere over there. I get it, fellas. I am 100% with you, but in the same time, I understand that I need to get a bit involved here as well. Astron Rex is relocating. Good, 1 to 2 TM just fired. That's absolutely glorious. We have ISU who is sniping from the back, so we will take a second to stop for a moment and try to shoot him. Unfortunately, I missed my shot, but not much what I can change there. And we have the Mr. Borat in the open field. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Now, our number one plan and our number one strategy will be to eliminate this 1 to 2 TM, right? This is what we want to do, and this is what we are going to work for very, very hard. Fellas, gun of this tank isn't the best gun in the world of tanks, okay? Just to let you know, it is not the best gun. Yes, the heat penetration is absolutely amazing, it is phenomenal, and that is fine. But the gun handling control, I am aware of that. I am 100% aware of that. But we are going to make it work nevertheless. We are going to make it work nevertheless. Unbelievable. TL, listen. Can you hit something? Thank you. About the time, fellas. This is about the time. Thank you. 2 in row? Holy bananas, fellas. The best tank ever. In 3 in row. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I present you the best tank in the world of tanks. 3 shots in a row, this is something else. Okay, we have one more. Good, good, good. Borat may try to hit me from the back, but once again, we are chilling and we are enjoying ourselves. Skill, why are you spamming so much gold? Fellas, the standard ammunition compared with the gold is really, really, really bad. That being said, gold is the proper way to play with this vehicle, and it is proper way to pretty much make this tank work. Without gold ammunition, this tank is a stinker pooper. Keep this in mind, fellas. Keep this in mind. Okay, Borat is sitting here. Do I need gold for a Borat? I do not really think so. Let's try to pre-aim properly. Beautiful pre-aim from our side. That is okay. And Mr. Borat is dead. Can we pre-aim properly for this gentleman? He is already dead as well. Nice. How about this 1 to 2 TM or Astron Rex? Let's see. 1 to 2 TM is pushing this corpse in front. Good. But in the end of the day, that did not change it absolutely anything. So, as you can see, fellas, this tank definitely can work, the tank can perform, you can get random bounces, which is all the time very much welcome, and it is not a bad thing. The biggest problem of this tank is that you need to be willing to shoot the gold ammunition. And I know nowadays, in the World of Tanks community, not everyone wants that, even though people can afford it, right? So yeah, that's about it. Can we get some more use over there? Soon we will figure this out. We are taking our time to arrive to position. Only 3 enemy forces are left. That's okay. We have a decent angle to this Mr. S1. We should be able to get at least a shot to this gentleman. Or maybe not. Actually, he's sitting very, very well. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. I would love to see this guy making a silly goose mistake. But apparently it's not going to be the case. Or maybe it will be. What do you think? Trying to craft a bit different angle and... bam. Wow, wow, that was a pixel shot here in the end. Good. Actually, this game looked better than I initially anticipated and then I expected, right? Everything went like hot knife through the butter. Sure, in the open field against the heavy tanks, I lost quite a bit of the hit points, but overall, the selling point of this tank is try to play hold down and to spam the gold ammunition. You tell me in the comment section down below if you have this tank. Do you like this vehicle? Do you enjoy playing with this tank, or do you think skill in your hands everything works fine? Whenever I take the tank it is a and whenever I watch the skill YouTube video it's amazing. Skill, punish yourself. Meanwhile, solid ace, wanker, high caliber, 5 kills, 4.6 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage, 1.6 thousand base experience, and we got 70,000 profits. Although keep this in mind, I completed the mission, and without completion of the mission, we would make only 20,000 profits. But once again, gold spam tank, fellas. There is nothing to say, there is nothing to do. Okay, round number 2, Abbey. So, what do we have for Abbey? I changed my equipment setup and now I am rolling with hardening, rammer and stabilizer because this is a city map and I would like to have tiny touch more hit points. And since the distance isn't going to be that huge between me and the enemies, we should be completely fine and we should be alright with a setup like this, right? Okay, so the first things first, what I would love to see enemies trying to make a bit of pressure like this. There is a big chance it may happen, right? And if it will, we are punishing enemy forces without even asking their name. As you can see, the gentleman is just going up. Unfortunately, I did not react as well as I should have or as I could, but that's okay. Now, I am considering my life choices and I would love to repush this gentleman. How about that? Skill, this is risky. Risk is my second name. How about that? Risk is my second name, fellas. We are slapping this guy while crossing like this. We are facing towards the enemy sniper schnitzels and we crossed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is completely fine. I can see the Patriot sitting over there. I'm very, very well aware of that. But Patriot isn't going to be a humongous issue at this point or at this situation. We are feeling all right. All I want to do some quality crossing, just like so, right? And we want to have a decent enough angle to punish enemy forces whenever they are too aggressive. And believe me, as you can clearly see, enemies are being way too aggressive than they should in this side, and this is going to be alright. All we need to do, we need to open our eyes and we need to punish every and each enemy tank that is making a mistake. That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Plus on top of that, fellas, we can destroy this building over there, so we would have even more cheeky angles, which is a good thing. I have a feeling that our team should win this side, although this double penetrator is quite a dangerous tank, not gonna lie, fellas. This double penetrator can probably slap most of our forces sitting over there. Skill, are you paying attention what is happening here and how this Kiliana is considering to get involved? I see it all, fellas. I pay attention everywhere, and all we are trying to do, we are trying to help our forces, right? That's all we are trying to do at the moment. Good. Good, good, good. How about Love, who may try to cross here? Okay. I do not really mind this Shrek over there. I truly do not mind him. Oh, my bananas. Mr. Shrek, how are you doing this fine day? Fellas, Shrek is friendly. I repeat, Shrek is friendly. So in this situation, what we need to do, we need to say hello for Kiliana. We should be completely fine. We can slap this guy like there is no tomorrow. Even though the close distance is the distance that this guy wants to play, but I do not really care because I have the corpse to play around, right? So we are kind of alright and we are sitting very, very well. Once again, this is a good penetration for us, and we are just chilling, you know? We are enjoying. Fellas, I cannot control this type of situation, okay? I cannot control this situation. I just simply cannot do absolutely anything here. So yeah, unfortunately, the guy got a bit frustrated. He is unhappy. Not much what I can change about this. Fellas, I just simply cannot control this, you know? And in this situation, we had a baboon dance. And fellas, if you are meeting me in the game, just please do not block your allies, okay? If you want to dance... And if you want to dance, you can. I cannot stop you. Just please do not block the allies. That's about it. That's all I have to say.
I need help.
So yeah. Okay. What we can do now, this is the question. Mr. Kerveron.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Mr. Kerveron, how to deal with you? Kerveron is dangerous tank. He has absolutely glorious DPM and whatnot, but we are going to be okay. Like I said, this tank can bounce once in a while, right? So this is exactly what is happening in this situation. Fellas, this game is absolutely madness, okay? This game is absolutely madness, honestly. It truly is. It truly is, fellas. Okay. Mr. Object relocated completely. Okay, that's fair. How about the CLC? What I would love to see, I would love to see a nice angle to slap this gentleman. Aha, Kerveron relocated as well. I have an idea. I'm not entirely sure how it would go, but we'll see. I want to completely change my position in this situation, right? I want to take this position here. How good is it going to be? Only time will tell. But I need to relocate. I just simply need to relocate, fellas. I have no doubts whatsoever that Mr. Kerveron will go straight for me over there. I have no doubts whatsoever. Did he spot me getting into this position? No, he did not. Yes, he did. Okay, fellas, this is a last stand position. This is a last stand position. It doesn't look like we are going to win this game, but hey, we will try to do our best to get as much from this as we physically and possibly can, okay? Prepare for a gangbang. I repeat, prepare for a gangbang. Meanwhile, Kerveron is just simply pushing up front, which is fair enough. Good, he missed the shot. I am hitting him just like so. My mission is to annoy him to the best of my abilities, right? Oh, bad shot by me, it's okay. I deserve this. Not much what I could have done differently here. Good, another very, very nice shot to the Mr. Kerveron. And Love is trying to punish me as well. Ooh. Mr. Love. That isn't what I am looking for, but that's what we have. And I'm dead. I needed to move from this Love, but hey, it is how it is. We cannot complain about this, fellas. We cannot complain about this. So this game overall was completely normal. There is nothing to look at, especially that dancing Shrek, but you know, those are the fun moments in the game for 99% of the players. 1% being this Kilianan, right? But in the same time, probably the outcome would have been the same. Who knows, right? Anyways, it is how it is. Beautiful 4.1 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage, 2 kills. Once again, this is the perfection, fellas. What we have done in this situation, we played with this tank perfectly, to the best of our abilities, right? And everything went fine. Do I think this tank is the best tank in the world of tanks? Absolutely not. Do I think it is a decent tank if you are willing to spam the gold ammunition? Absolutely yes, fellas. Meanwhile, we made 31,000 profits, hip hip hooray, and that was quite a fun game. So after 2 games, fellas, our performance with this tank is 4.5 4,000 damage and 700 assisting damage. I mean, fellas, we just slapped it. We played extremely well with this tank, and here you go. That's what you can buy for yourself. Would I say you need to get this tank? No. Would I say this tank can work? Absolutely yes, and eventually we are going to mark this tank up to 100% on my other account, and you will see best of the games of this vehicle, if I can say so. I can't promise you when, but it's going to happen. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a great time together with us, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you have this vehicle sitting somewhere in the garage, dedust it, have some fun and enjoy yourself. And that was your daily dose of skill, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.